So the other day, I was talking to someone who was looking to get an influencer for their big brand launch, and their criteria for looking for influencers was the number of followers they have, and that is fair enough, I guess. If you want to look at spending your advertising money on social influencers, you need to know their reach as well. And this is a direct fallout, I think, from the traditional advertising and media, where typically if you were to go to advertise in a newspaper, you would want to know their circulation and readership. And that has gotten into the social influencers spectrum as well, where the value of a social influencer directly depends on how many followers they have, and based on the number of followers, they are able to command a premium on on the collaboration or the advertising partnerships that they sign up with big brands. Nothing wrong with that. What typically happens is that because of all this, people are the social influencers, or all of us for that matter. We have mobile phones with us, and we are able to record our thoughts, our videos, put them on social media, and then once we hit submit button, publish button, every 10 minutes we come back and we want to see how many people have seen our videos, how many people have liked our videos and our contents and our reels. And it's a never ending game, because it becomes an addictive approach, because we are always looking for validation. And then obviously there is trolling, where people come and make comments on your videos. Many of them are not positive comments, and there is criticism. You know the drill. Do we need so much validation? What does that validation do to us? I feel good when my videos are seen, when my videos are watched. I wonder why certain content works and certain content doesn't. But do you really need that kind of validation? In the old times, you would probably just, before internet I'm talking about, you would probably just meet a few friends, whether it is at workplace or in college, and you tell your thoughts to a bunch of people. Your audience may be just 5 or 6 people, and you get appreciation for 2 or 3 of them, and you're happy, you come back home. Today in social media, if you get 2 or 3 likes, you get disappointed, because now your content is accessible to so many people, and you are disappointed because you haven't got the same reach that some of your competitors or colleagues have received. Come to think of it, if you are a human being, you're able to share your thought even with just one person, and that one person appreciates it, I think the purpose is served. But if you take even 2 steps back from there, and that is, do you even really need any appreciation at all? Do you really need any validation from anyone at all? You don't. Your job is to put your thoughts out there, to share your thoughts, to share your thinking, to help others. That's your job. Whether you get appreciated or not is immaterial. As they famously say, what people think of you is none of your business. So any validation you seek is self-destructive. The moment you seek validation, the purity of what you want to share with the wider audience gets compromised. Even if you seek validation for one person, one other person, you immediately start to get into a feedback loop, and you start second guessing what you're saying, because now there's a motive, and that motive is to be liked. So whatever you're going to say, you're saying that with the intention of being liked. And we are all humans. I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to be liked. It is natural to expect to be liked, but that doesn't mean that you put the carriage in front of the horse, which is you start saying things, doing things with the intention of being liked. That's counterintuitive. You go and do things which you think are appropriate, are correct, are ethical as per your values, what you enjoy doing, and which is likely to help others. The outcome of it is not your business. After that, what happens is not in your control, and that shouldn't drive you anyway. The moment you start chasing that, you know, it's a no man's land, because every person is different. Every person has got a different opinion. Every person has got a different background which influences their opinion, and every person can change their opinion. And people are not even honest in sharing their opinions anyway. So if you try to do one thing, one act, and expect that it will be liked by all the people, it's statistically impossible. The moment there are two individuals, and that is why they are called individuals, they are two different people, their thinking is bound to be different, and what you say will be received differently by them and will be reacted differently by them. Whether you want to influence one person or 1,000 people, both the outcomes are beyond your control. So do what you have to do and let it be, let it go. Let people react to it the way they will. Your job is to be honest to what you're doing.